Peace to all beings. Peace to all beings. Peace to all beings. Peace to all beings. Now, what's beginning to occur in your world is that you're feeling things in your auric field, and you're trying or beginning to, I'll say you this, you're trying to translate it into words in the mental intellectual capacity, and you can't. You're going to have to go with the feelings in your auric fields now. And that's why it's important to stay in the heart chakra. You've got to balance. The brain is what gets it last. The brain gets it last. In the instructional teachings of the temple of yourself, the brain is what gets the enlightenment. As in heaven, as on earth, your lower portion of your skull, back in the back of your head, is the earth portion. The front portion of your skull, forehead, is the heaven portion. So you've got to think correctly in heaven to get the earth aligned. And right now you're going to the earth to align with heaven. So peace to all beings and mercy, and you've got to learn to stay in the light of yourself. You're picking up, I'm going to tell you this, it's in the auric field. It's an electrical frequency. It's called light and harmony. And when light and harmony is not there, you get all the distortion and distraction. And all the competition in the words and the verbiage and things. And we've told you before, the truth is between the words. So the fewer the words, the purer the truth. You're learning that within yourselves now. You're in a mode of cleaning your temple. And for those of you that know what I'm talking about, you will find out that you're going through your day, you're cleaning things. That's the exterior portion of the responsibility necessary in the interior portion. Because you have the Holy Spirit within you, passing through you, Shiva. And you need to have the introduction to talk to that frequency. There's a communication that's always going on there. And with Shiva, he shows you at times the lunacy of yourself. Your lunatic fringe thing, because you're not stable. What's the fear for? What's the apprehension for? It's because you know you didn't do what you were supposed to do. That's what it's for. You're getting that recognition in interior self now. You've got to pay attention to the left side of your body in the back, the right side of your body in the back. You've got to unite it within the, what you call the physical form, the skeleton structure, spine, so that the forces can move up the fluidic center to the crown for peace to beings and enlightenment to self. That doesn't mean you walk around as, the guru. No. You're learning to become the guru. And the guruing is guruing in silence, peace, and protection, and no matter what space he's in. That's the true guru. The other gurus are looking for demonstration of selves, of their popularity and things. They're really scared. They don't know what to do. That's why they just sit there. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. When you sleep in your night time, that's your time to meditate. That's called pure meditation. So you go to sleep with prayers, meditate within your sleep, awaken within your sleep, you're understanding the body within your sleep, and then you come back in your AM, morning, or evening, or whenever you wake up, with prayers and thankfulness that you understand the instruction of your form. You understand the instruction of your form. That's your physical body. When your physical body hurts, it's giving you some instruction to correct yourself interiorly. So now's the time to be gentle, because you're getting the auric energies now. They're hitting all of the, each chakra produces a level of energy. and it surrounds you. The root chakra, navel, solar plexus, heart, throat, sixth seal, crown. There's layers there. The bottom is the root, and then you layer on top of that with the navel and the solar plexus, etc. You feel those energies now. That's what you're feeling. And you're trying to interpret, the human condition is trying to interpret verbally those feelings. You've got to have caution. It's peace to all beings, mercy. And then it is when you listen, what are you really trying to say? Calm down. You're going to find out you beings are in control of the nature to a certain respect. And when you disrespect nature, she is going to have an attitude. And you know that, particularly to the male population now, you know what the attitude of a female can get like when there's a real attitude. That's what's going on the planet. That's what's going on. That's why the volcanoes are going off everywhere. So you're going to need peace and calmness, and you're going to have to learn to control the space. And the control of the space is from the interior portion of yourself, controlling your auric field, realizing when you're being influenced and whether you want to entertain that influence or not. It's peace, protection, and joy. Enjoy the nature of your space. Enjoy the presence of your own body. Enjoy the presence of your being able to think for yourself and the feeling of yourself without the verbiage of another conflicting in the mental capacity. You're getting a download from the, what do you call, mental realms that are not conducive to pleasant life. Let's put it that way. If you weren't watching so much TV, you wouldn't even be thinking of some of that stuff. It would not even occur to you. But you have to adjust your physical understanding when you're being influenced by those electrical forces. They're not really true personalities. Everything that comes out of Hollywood has a satanic connection. That's how you're being influenced. You don't realize it yet. That's why there's so much problems with the gender thing going on in your human condition. You don't understand possession yet, demonic possession I'm talking of. The influences of the hurts there. You're going to need to understand that the necessary for prayer, the necessity of prayer. Because it brings you to a space of reverence for the creatures around you, for yourself, and for those that are trying to support the human condition, the graduation, and what you call the enlightenment of the species. Human condition. Peace to all beings. Mercy. Continue in the understandings of the importance of prayers. And if you don't know one, pick one. Go to the book of Psalms. Particularly the 150th Psalm. That'll help you through a lot of things. Peace to all beings. And Psalm 6 also, because it asks for your enemies and what you call the spiritual realms to be suddenly ashamed. It doesn't damage. Shame is a big damage out there. It doesn't damage in the physical condition. It's a feeling. You know the shame thing. Peace and protection entities. We love you dearly. Careful with the little ones. There's a whole shift in consciousness going on, and the little ones are now in the bulk of the receiving of it. They're going to have to handle this as it comes up. As they grow up, and eventually as the human condition grows up. It's expansion of consciousness. Pretty much everyone's going to be thinking the same thing, pretty much, when it's called peace. Because you can feel it and see it. You look differently. Your eyes will see things differently. You'll find out that you have many more eyes than you think you know you have. And they register feelings, because sight is a big reaction thing. You see, you react. You have to. You adjust. That's the process you're in now. Peace to all beings. Manage your chakras. Say prayers for the entity in each chakra. There is one there for you. You have 7, primarily. And they work together as a grouping. Peace and mercy to all beings. Blessings. We are through.